Good Tuesday evening, gang. Dishnet, thank you, sir. 14-month sub. Cody, thank you, sir. Dropping Optimus Prime on all of us. Ouch, he hurts. Still love him, though. 25 months. Damn, time flies when we're having fun. Got some Tuesday night action getting ready to come to you live from Kauffman Stadium. 5 of our community-created players will be involved in that one. To learn more about the CCPs of the eMLB, there's the link for our Discord. I got you missing baseball strategy, huh? My God, that game brings back some big-time memories. Especially serial killers' rigged dice. Sorry, long belt! Lost track of how many times he did that. Evening, Jamie. Time for a little Tuesday night after dark edition, because you know it's been dark for like 2.5 hours already. So I brought my katana in my bat bag. Seen any kitty ninjas? They're always all over the place, but that's the point. They lurk well. You only see them when you least expect it, because I've only lost my head like umpteen times. You know, thank God for crazy glue, gorilla glue, hockey tape especially. Never used duct tape. We already have enough problems with one duck around here.
Let's go while we're young.
No one ever sees kitty ninjas. No, they don't. And Flex Seal, no. But wait, there's more! I just assume one of these days they'll probably start offering Flex Seal for condoms. Oh boy. Let's go!
Welcome. Come in. Fresh victims for my ever-growing army of the undead.
Sir, you have to let go of the button.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yo, good evening. Welcome to all of you. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. It is the home of the eMLB universe. I am Commish LB. Everybody calls me Commish, but my friends will call me LB. The wife might call me a 4-letter word or 3 here, because she is running around with her head cut off, trying to get ready for this big trip this weekend that she and the goalie are going on. Nope, I'm not going, and I'm really going to be sad about it. Lake Placid, New York. Big tournament for the kid this weekend. He should have fun. He's going to get an education in Hockey 101. Getting to play in the same ice that the USA team in 1980, of course, beat the USSR. Going to be very excited to see how he is when he comes back from that. But the wife's got a lot of driving ahead of her. She's been running around trying to get all of the gifts and trinkets together for the kids. And I'm like, well, you kind of did it to yourself volunteering. So don't shoot me, but of course, duck for the oncoming frying pan that will come any moment. So, we leave that right for 4-letter words to her, so we ask you around here, we're kind of like Blockbuster. Be kind, rewind, watch what you say. Professional dad mode is always in effect around here as a dad of 5. If you act like any of my kids, I might time you out, or I might just ban you. Take your pick, so don't try it. But you guys are generally pretty good. So, let's, he gets paid by the word. We've got to give him his opportunity. It's in his claws. Take it away, Daffy Duck.
Watch your language, you bud. We're on the air.
Yeah. We're on the air, which doesn't bode well for me tonight because that means we've got the Tampa Rays coming into Kansas City to take on those Kansas City Royals. Royals are not going to do the repeat that they did last season, coming into this one 12 games under 500. Do find themselves in last, but again, I think the future looks bright with the trades that they've made, as well as the picks that they've brought in. So time will tell, but for now, it's a good rebuilding lesson for the Royals at this moment. Meanwhile, for the Rays, it's been a weird season. It's been a rudderless season for half of it. The other half has had Rays loyalist Aiden Pearson. I'm mixing my here's why you're wrong, guys. Lesson learned indeed. So Aiden Pearson comes in, lifelong Rays fan, now riding the ship there, and things have been going in the right direction. So we'll get to that one in a moment. Aren't they managed by that guy that's the GM of like 12 teams? Probably, but just guessing. So today is a 3-day sim. It's Monday the 31st, but officially in the eMLB universe, it's eMLB roster expansion day, which means rosters went from 26 to 30. So that's going to give us some opportunity to see some extra players here tonight. Let's get right to it. Before we do that, let's look at the schedule for today. It's a lighter day in the eMLB universe on our national broadcast day. There will be 2 more sim days to be done. A quick programming note, due to the Lake Placid trip, I can't 100% promise that eMLB will have a game of the night on Thursday yet. I have to do some logistics. It all depends on when my daughter, if she's working, which I believe she is, and if she needs my vehicle, which I believe she does, and a couple of other things. So there is an outside chance that it will just be a sim day, not a stream day. Can't promise you that yet. Again, it's logistics. We're still down a vehicle. Almost have a vehicle, but not yet. Sorry I missed Dakota Hudson's no-hitter, only good for second best pitching performance this season. Hi, Danny. You just got Lance McCullers. I assume Lance McCullers as a drop card, which we always like you guys telling us what you get in drops. Don't be shy. We like to know what you're earning around there. All right, let's look at day 1 action on this Monday. Again, a bit of a lighter schedule. We'll start in Camden Yards as the Orioles will have the Mariners in town. I believe that is the final game of a 4-game series. I could be wrong on that. Alejandro Rosario is 12-4 on the year. He will take on Quinn Priester. Priester 6-6, 4.5 ERA. You just got heartburn? Oh, Danny's breaking out the big guns by showing us the best games pitched this season. So go check that out for some awesome data. Red Sox will be north of the border as they will take on the Toronto Blue Jays. Hermano Orati is on the hill, 2-10 on the season. Lance McCullers, as just mentioned, will get the start. The recently traded McCullers is 10-7 so far this year, 1-0 with a 6.5 ERA in 5 games for the Red Sox. In Cleveland, that guy named Dishnet, Ryan Decker, on the hill. He's 2-2 in his career. It's his rookie season. He'll take on Luis Severino and the Yankees from the Bronx. So I'm sure Dishnet will be scoreboard watching in that one. Again, Decker, 2-2, 4.08 ERA. Indians still lead in the AL Central to this point. This is our game of the day. We'll get to that in a moment. On to Los Angeles as the Athletics, worst team in the majors, take on the Angels, one of the best in the majors. Jeremy Frank, the former Cardinal, 7-11 this year. Sixto Sanchez will oppose him, 4-15. Still think it's nuts that you traded Jeremy Frank away, Andrew. I'm leaving it at that. What do I know, though? I'm just the commissioner. Marlins will take on the Nationals in a 6:30 start at Nationals Park. It's getting slimmer and slimmer, that window of opportunity for the Nationals to make a playoff push and try to defend their world title. They may be doing it, they may not be doing it, as they may lose it outright. They are on risk of not making the playoffs at all. Just one game over 500. John Vergara is going to try to further frustrate them. He's 2-4 on the year. Ryan Rollison rolling in to the mound on this one, 8-5 with a 4.24 ERA. The Phillies will have the Braves in town at Citizens Park. Clay Holmes to the hill. 4-10 record don't look impressive, but 4.01 ERA isn't terrible. So Holmes doing pretty good transitioning from closer to starter here. He'll face the Rock, Mike Soroka. Soroka 11-4 on the season with an ERA right around Holmes. That's a 7.05 start from Citizens Park. 371 as a starter. That's for Holmes, I assume. Over in Wrigley, you've got the Cubs taking on the Pirates. Pirates made several moves today. We understand that both Justin Sharp as well as Papa Vaz have been called up for community-created players. We're also going to see Mike Purter make his eMLB debut. He was pitching for Indianapolis. He was 5-0 with an 0.60 ERA. Man, if he came in and did that to the Cubs, that would be impressive, to put it mildly. Tigers will be in Colorado to take on the Rockies in some interleague action. Shane Baz getting the ball for the Tigers. He's 3.33 ERA this year. Nicky Lopez. Not Nicky Lopez, the second baseman. Nicky Lopez, the pitcher, 5-6 on the year, 4.5 ERA. Again, Rocks Tigers, 8.40. Finally, out west at Petco, you've got the Padres taking on the Giants. Jeremy Hoxie, 12-5 this year. A little bit of home cooking there as Aiden gives a gifted sub over to AZ Axel, one of his community-created players in his organization. So Alex Murray is going to get another little mini boost. Congratulations, and thank you, Aiden. Appreciate that. As we were saying, Jeremy Hoxie's 12-5, 2.91 ERA. Would you believe that's only good for third on the team? He's third best pitcher on the team this season. That's pretty scary. Jacob Nix, 6-2, 4.78 ERA. He will get the ball for the Dads. All right, let's get to the game of the day. Wind is blowing out to left field at 12 miles an hour. That should be promising. Give me a sec as I am getting myself set up to do the predictions. All right, I will get to those in a moment. I have my predictions ready. I'm going to be a little challenging on tonight. Yes, we're going to see plenty of CCPs getting some love. Time to see what you got, more or less. We have Marte is 7th, and we have a late scratch. Ludi Pina is going to get the seat tonight. Alex Murray is getting the last-minute call-up. He was not in the preview. Don't shoot the commish. Face palms for days, yes. All right. I don't think Aiden's got any further changes he wants to make. I mean, you're allowed to make changes. It's just... All right, let me go here, make sure this looks perfect. I think it is. All right, He's got none, so he's got the lineup he wants. Let's quickly look at the pen situation for tonight before you start putting your bets in. Work through the cold streak, yes. Corbin Brooksbank from Signal Mountain, Tennessee, the 27-year-old who will be making his first appearance of the majors this season. Last year, he had 52 innings of work for Tampa with a 3.63 ERA. Apparently that wasn't good enough because he spent most of this season down in the minors, finally getting the call back up. We'll see if Brooksbanks is used tonight. JT Ginn. Again, it's not been a good season for him. It's his first appearance, or when he gets the ball, it will be his first appearance as a member of the Rays, as he was traded from Atlanta earlier this year. Down in Durham, he had 5 2/3 scoreless inning before this call-up. Josh Hader. Hader had been injured for a little bit. He's now back. He pitched on the 29th inning in 2/3, allowing just a walk. Struck out every batter he got out. Oh, claimed off waivers was Ginn. Thank you. Anyway, 2-1, 4.21 ERA for Hader this season. This will be his first season in 5 that he will not have more than 10 saves. Right now, he doesn't have any. Arturo Herrera, last pitching a couple days ago on the 29th inning of work, allowed a walk and a strikeout, 3.62 ERA. That is an improvement on the 5.90 that he did last season. Dick Lovelady.
That's what she said.
0-3 this year for Lovelady, 30 appearances. That's interesting, Pug, because our last stream, you subscribed. How do you subscribe in 2 straight streams? That's confusing. But anyway. Onward! It got rejected by the bank, but that doesn't mean that you get 2 boosts. He's just that good. Well, this player is pretty darn good, yes. I am crossing one of those off. You can't, no freebies. Unless you're cashing in balls of yarn. Curtis Taylor. Taylor, the former Red Oriole, back to Tampa. Not been as it once was. ERA pushing 6. It's not pitching terrible. The whip is 1.37, but he has been more hittable and struggling with the walks. Walks are almost twice what they were in prior seasons. Bobby Wall, the Peanut, the 34-year-old Virginian. ERA is about a run higher than last year, but still getting used pretty regularly here. Walks have been coming in the right direction, but he has doubled the amount of home runs that he has let up this season compared to last. Well, dear Lord, that timing was awful. Come on, boys. Work better. You can't be duplicating on top of each other. But thankfully, I figured it out. Jason Hillman, 32-month sub. Thank you, sir. Uber Rees, Colton Short. Got a Mega Boost Lion-O in the house. Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose. DMCA. Ralph Walker, the 21-year-old from the 1.0 era, pitching all right, 395 to this point, 57 innings of work, has 60 strikeouts so far this year. Not bad for a 21-year-old. Cal Zurak probably the least likely to be seen today as he pitched 2 innings yesterday against the Cardinals, did strike out 3 during that cause. ERA 3.86 since being acquired from the Marlins. I have the hiccups, and boy is it annoying. Steve Fowler. Fowler with 14 saves and a straight-up 1 ERA. 18 innings of work so far this year. Pretty impressive for the 22-year-old from Mishawaka. I promise, Jason, I will not make your ears bleed when I talk about Jared Kelnick tonight. From that town that I struggled with forever to say. Waukesha. Oh, that's fine. That's like none of you ever being in Massachusetts before and trying to say, I gotta get to Worcester. Harris Bueller must have been to Worcester before. If not, then he's probably been to Peabody. If you're from New England, you're wincing as I say this stuff. It's Worcester. It's not Worcester. It's Worcester. It's wicked Worcester. Bogeyman getting a gifted sub from Harris Bueller. Remember, if you've been gifted a sub, then you've been invited to create a player and become a part of this eMLB universe. You're going to be watching 5 players tonight. 5 community-created players tonight. Come join us. Yeah, it's Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worst part of that is trying to say the Shire. Feel like I'm cooking some hobbits or something. Mithoki also getting his +3, cashing in some hairballs. Nice of you to clean up. Your place was looking pretty gunky over there in your part of chat with all of those hairballs. No, it's not Paktaka. It's Pack the Cat. All right. We are way off the rails. Ozzy said it best. We're going off the rails on the New England pronunciation train. Bullpen situation for the Royals looks like this. Jordan Butler went 6 1/3 yesterday as a starter. Got his 3rd win in the minors this season. He did have 5 innings of work in the majors. Gets his call back up. Probably will get today off, though. Alex Claudio AC, the Puerto Rican, ERA just under 2 this year. It's been an impressive year for the lefty setup, man. Doesn't blind you with his speed. He might not even break a pane of glass with his fastball. But you can't hit it. That's all you need to know. Your first company was based in Lowell. I used to work on Mammoth Road in Lowell. I used to have to drive through the Lowell connector, and I used to have to go by the former office known as Wang. And I wondered how many people there did exactly that and played with their Wang. Native Aldi, Nasty Nate. These days, mostly a bullpen guy. Middle relief, just 1 win against 10 losses this year, and ERA running a half higher. Back then, it was okay to have your Wang on your desk. Yes, it was. There was, unfortunately, some truth to that. Michael Grove. Grove from Wheeling, West Virginia, 4.30 ERA. 10 starts this season for Grove, mostly in an opener capacity. About the same amount of innings as last year, but the ERA about a run and a half higher. Has been walking many more players than he probably would like to do. Zach Lothar, the former Oriole, coming over 32 appearances with Kansas City. ERA is just a tad higher than it was in Baltimore. Just a tough season for the man who won 12 games as an Oriole last year. Andres Munoz from El Merico, the 27-year-old, picked up on waivers, and it's been a wise move. 3.54 ERA in 48 innings of work. Did blow a save back on the 26th. But he has gotten 2 wins in his last 4 appearances. Carmen Quezada, CQ. Not a community-created player, but he's from the 1.0 universe. Medert, thank you for hitting the follow. Welcome to Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Hey, Minerva, don't forget to send me a whisper, y'all. Appreciate the hype train, gang. Quezada, 85 innings of work this year, mid-5 ERA, still trying to work and adapt on the pitches he throws. He throws hard, doesn't mean he throws straight. Patrick Sandoval, another lefty in the pen, did go 2/3 of an inning, striking out both of his batters in the minors. Earlier on, he had a 5.34 ERA before being sent down. Now back up. We'll see what he has to offer. Finally, Devin Watts, the closer, 17 saves this year. Not a epic year. It's been a struggle for him. Walks are near 5 per 9. Home runs are more than double, pushing actually near 3 times as large. Good news is, he is striking out a ton of people. 82 in 60 innings of work. All right, there's your bullpen situation. Remember, wind is blowing out to left today, which brings us to tonight's prediction. We're going to play the home run game. The Rays come into this one the 4th most home runs in the American League with 188. Meanwhile, the Royals have only allowed 148. That's 4th best in the American League. So the Royals don't give up many, and the Rays like to hit a lot. So there's your over-under prediction tonight. We're going to set it at 3.5 home runs. We got the wind blowing out to left field, and you've got a team that has 4 20 home run hitters in Tampa. You play the percentages, or do you think that it's a pitching prowess night? We'll find out. Don't forget, you can predict. Try to win hairballs. Hairballs is one of many ways that you can boost your eMLB player. And for my GMs, way for you to make some moolah. But then we love embracing our Ernest P. Rose here. What you see everyone doing in chat right now is betting on the game. They are betting for balls of yarn. Not currency, not real money. Balls of yarn, the currency of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show and the lifeblood of the eMLB universe. For every 1,000 balls of yarn you have, use exclamation points as I just did to see how many balls of yarn you've got. You can trade those in and you can get a boost on your player. For those of you in the chat that have not created a player, check your channel points before I forget. And if you have at least 5,000 points and want to create a player, you can cash in that perk. That is for non-GMs only. Back on the balls of yarn betting, here's how it works. In chat, write down which team you think will win, and the number you put is how many runs you think the winning team will score. Here's how it works. If you put that bet in between now and the end of the first, and you're right on the winning team at the end of the game, you will win 75 balls of yarn. You can put a bet in the second inning without a problem. Just means you can only win a smaller amount, 50 balls of yarn to be one of you right after in the second inning. You can put a third inning bet. It is the last call in that inning. You must bet before the third out of the third inning. Third inning bets will win you 25 balls of yarn if you are right. But please note, at any time if you pick the wrong side, it'll cost you 25 balls of yarn. The number, though, is a separate bet. It doesn't care which team you pick. It only cares if you're right. If you nail the number, you will win 50 extra balls of yarn. I see Jason Cleghorn in the chat.
I keep pitching them and you keep missing them.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Again, he's talking about our recent capabilities. Thanks to all of you. $13,000 was raised for pediatric cancer research. Now, Attica, why would you ever say something like that? That's just so mean. Where would you ever hear something like that?
That boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball.
Oh. Okay, never mind. Here's your eMLB matchup of the night. Rays taking on the Royals. We're powered by the Out of the Park Baseball 23 engine. eMLB is a 22-year-old real life, not sim years. 22-year-old product. Many universes going all the way back to Out of the Park 5 have been done by eMLB on OOTP. Tonight, the commish is going into his older stash. I still had a couple of bottles of Oktoberfest from Sam Adams left. Will partake. And of course, you're watching this live on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, or you could be watching us on YouTube. That YouTube channel, we want to continue to grow it. We've got some great content available just there. Please, please, please hit that button and help us expand. Remember, YouTube subscriptions don't cost you a dime. Here's your starting lineup tonight for the Tampa Rays, coming into this one winning 16 games in the month of August. One of their first winning months in a while this season. Tonight is the last game of the month of August. Fritz freaking Flaherty!
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
I knew he was gonna do it. It's in my claws, Daffy. It's his nickname. Fritz Flaherty will lead him off over at second base. It's been a struggle. He can't wait to see August done, hitting just 153 in the month. He'll be at second, leading it off. Jared Kelenic from Waukesha, Wisconsin, hitting .316 this month. Couple of homers. He'll bat second in right field. Austin Meadows has been hitting decent of late. You know what? Apologies, I gotta switch this. This is not the lineup you sent. Meadows is fifth. Franco is third. Sorry, Aiden, unless you want me to swap it back, I can, but Wander Franco is supposed to be hitting third. 14 home runs since July 1st started. Just had a 6-game hitting streak end. Franco is at third and batting at third. Aiden Pearson, the catcher. The 22-year-old from Sarasota, Florida, has a 7-game hit streak, hitting .552 with 3 homers and 11 RBI. Okay, Franco in the 3-hole as expected. Very good. All right. Pearson is your cleanup hitter, and he's behind the dish. Austin Meadows is in left field. 9-game hitting streak for him. He'll be in left, batting fifth. Drew Mendoza, the former Angel, is at first base. Has now 5 straight seasons of 20 or more home runs, as he got his 20th a couple nights back. Jeffrey Marte is your shortstop tonight. He is 6th in the American League for zone rating amongst the shortstops. He'll bat 7th over at short. Jake Bauers is back. Bauers, last time he was seen in Tampa was back in 2018. He hit just .201 with 11 homers and 48 RBI. Since then, he is a 2021 All-Star, a 2-time Silver Slugger, and having a tough year this year, hitting just .163. We'll see if you can come home again. Bauers will make his Tampa re-debut tonight. as the DH. And finally, Alex Murray, Community Creative Player of AZ Axel.
Don't let anyone see this comish. You know this is for the W.
Yes, I know indeed. Bribery. Outright straight bribery from the starting pitcher Corbin Coe tonight. Thank you, sir. What's that, 19 months now? You are the man. I appreciate that. Good news for Tampa. The boosts can't be done until later. So, wah, wah, wah. Alex Murray will be in center field tonight, batting ninth. It's his second season in the majors. He's still a rookie, though. AZ Axel, batting ninth in center. Yanson Guerrero from Comendador. Or is it Comendador? Yes, it's Comendador, Commish. The 26-year-old Dominican is 9-9 this season with a 3.74 ERA and a pretty solid month of August. He's 3-1 with a 2.66 ERA. This month, he'll go for win number 4 on the month. For Kansas City, leading off, Petey Halpin hitting just under 200 on the month, but livening up in his last 7, hitting 276 with a couple homers in that span. He'll lead off over in left field. Tony Bernazard just hitting under 300 after a little bit of a cool spell here. He's the Community Creative Player of Costa Rica, and he is the son of real-life major leaguer Tony Bernazard. Yep, this is Junior. But real-life major leaguer Tony Bernazard, a 10-year veteran and the former GM of the New York Mets. Bernazard is at second, batting second, hitting 343 at Kaufman. The big head Lucas Parker, last year's Rookie of the Year, has been struggling to find the groove, but he's been turning it around. He is hitting 286 since the All-Star break. He'll be at first, batting third. Heliot Ramos is in right field tonight. 8-game hitting streak, 424 average, 6 doubles, 6 doubles, 3 homers, and 8 RBI in that span. Ramos in right field, batting cleanup. Juan Alzagare, part of the deal, along with fellow starter tonight, Corbin Coe, in exchange for Alejandro Rosario, the 24-year-old Venezuelan, 18 home runs this season. He'll be at third, batting fifth. Eddie Gasper, the rookie and 1.0 player, will bat sixth and catch. Pete Crow Armstrong, acquired in the Cal Maduro deal, the 24-year-old rookie from Los Angeles, will make his eMLB national broadcast debut tonight as the DH. Manuel Margot is in center field, career 254 hitter here with Kansas City. He'll bat eighth in center. And finally, Gabriel Arias will bat ninth. The Venezuelan hitting just 164 in the month of August. Crazy Coach Corbin Coe, the 22-year-old from Kansas City, Missouri, the hometown kid looking for his 11th win on the year. He got thumped the last time he faced Tampa. ERA of 12.27 against the Rays so far this season. At home, though, the cooking is sweet. 6-2, 359 ERA. Coe will look to continue the magic. That's your matchups for tonight. Don't forget to put your bets in. He is 22. Amazing, huh? Dear Lord. He don't look a day over 40, is what I think Tim Lowry was trying to say. You bully. To Kaufman we go for tonight's eMLB Game of the Night. Welcome to the eMLB Game of the Night. One moment, you know what happens. Widgets don't want a widget. God damn things. You blankety blank turtles. Ooh, you blankety blank turtle. All right, here we go. OCD is done. best as we can. It is the eMLB game of the night here as we get ready to watch the Rays take on the Royals here from Kauffman Stadium. Let's look at tonight's matchups this evening. We'll first look at the defensive alignment for the Royals. Petey Halpin will be in left field. Manuel Margot is your center fielder. Are you kidding? Kansas City 100? Come on. Coach really doesn't want to win balls of yarn, does he? Manuel Margot is in center field, and Heliot Ramos is your right fielder. You only widget when you're with Gidget. You won't be laughing when it hits. It ain't hitting. It ain't hitting. Juan Alzagare is your third baseman. Gabriel Arias is at short. Tony Bernazard is your second baseman, and Lucas Barker is at first. Eddie Gasper is behind the dish. Friendly reminder for those who don't know, eMLB uses the scaled rating system of 1 to 20 so that you can measure what you are watching, at least from a ratings perspective. Of course, you're seeing OSA ratings. We do use scouting. So again, Gasper behind the dish on the hill. 29th start on the year for the native Kansas City Missourian. It is the crazy coach himself, Corbin Coe. 29th appearance on the year. He's 10-8 with a 4.51 ERA, 153 and 2/3 innings of work, giving up 158 hits and 77 earned runs. He has allowed 14 home runs this year, keeps that ball down as best he can. He's walked 54 batters and struck out 125 so far this year. Opponents are hitting 267 against Coe this season. The sinker ball specialist throws a mid-upper 90s fast sinker ball, works a cutter in there as well. He'll also work a changeup and a slider in there. He's a second-year veteran, drafted second round by the Seattle Mariners out of that powerhouse up in the Northwest Missouri State. All right, we've got our matchups ready to go. With that, let's get the man in. Daffy, I get one. Fritz freaking Flaherty comes into the box. Flaherty, 23-year-old from...
What's your language, bud? We're on the air.
Anybody want to have another Thanksgiving dinner? We'll make turducken, minus the turkey, minus the chicken. Flaherty, the 23-year-old from Avalon, Pennsylvania, 226 average on the year, 3 home runs and 31 runs batted in. If you've never been here before, here's what you're getting to watch. It is a traditional online league with a twist. I am just the commish. I don't run a team. I don't make the decisions on what you're watching. I am here to tell the story as it unfolds. We have GMs and community-created players. Tonight's community-created players: Tony Bernazard, Lucas Barker, Corbin Coe on the Royals, Aiden Pearson, Alex Murray on the Rays. 5 of you guys are in this one, and that's why we love telling your story. Here's how it goes. Tampa GM is Aiden Pearson, Rays rule, and also his son, Aiden Pearson, is batting 4th in this one. Aiden Pearson is your manager of the Rays and the GM, or the GM of the Rays and the manager of tonight's game. Kansas City has, it's Matthew Bellows. Sorry, Minerva is your GM. Minerva 9398 in the chat is your GM for the Royals and the manager of tonight's game. When nobody's on, we go right to the results, so we'll turn pitch by pitch off, go to the 1-pitch mode. When runners are aboard, we will go pitch by pitch so we can tell the story that much better. Don't forget, you can bet. You still have some time to do predictions on whether or not you think there'll be more or less than 3.5 home runs. You've got 13 minutes left. We've got 20 people that have put balls, hairballs. I keep mixing them up. Hairballs. They're both balls, so, you know, apparently we just love balls around here.
That's what she said.
All right, let's get her going. Flaherty is ready to go. Instructions are in. Beer is in hand. The Stein is out again. It's Oktoberfest tonight. Welcome. Thank you for your attendance. eMLB Game of the Night. Salut. First pitch from Coe is shot over to first. Good range over there from the big head Lucas Parker. Coe will come over to get it. That'll be a 3-1 put out to get us underway for the first out on the night. One out, Jared Kelnick. Kelnick comes in. The 27-year-old from Waukesha, Wisconsin, enters play tonight, hitting .257 on the season, 16 home runs and 52 RBI. Oh, dang, I cracked open my can and left it on the counter. Well, go get it. It's okay. We understand. The 2-2 pitch to Kelnick. Grounds it back to the mound. Coe ranges to his left. He is going to get there. Gets it over to first. This one will be a 1-3. We've had a 3-1 and a 1-3 to start us off for 2 outs. 2 outs now, and here comes the Wonder Kid, Wander Samuel Franco. Franco this season, the 25-year-old, hitting .260 on the year. 21 homers and 59 runs batted in. In the last 2 months, he has hit 2/3 of his 21 homers this year. I'll let you guys do the math, and you're like, so 4? We'll see who does Patrick Star math in this one. The 3-0. Well struck to right field, going back, still going back, leaping, but watching it go. It doesn't make it to the fountain, but it is a home run. Wander Franco. Solo shot on a 3-0 pitch. Wander Franco gets his 22nd home run on the year, and he makes it a 1-0 game. That was Heliot Ramos out there. I had a brief derp moment on who was out there. What a wonderful world. So there's one for those of you that are doing the betting. That'll put Aiden Pearson into the box. Another guy who goes deep often. Pearson, .291 average on the year, 31 round trippers, 73 RBI. Since coming over to the Rays, he's hit .321 with a dozen homers and 33 runs batted in. The 1-0. Grounded towards third. Easy play over there for Juan Alzagare. Zug rips it to first for the out, and Nat will retire this side. Wander Franco serves one up. Crazy coach will do nothing but watch it just clear the fence. And after half an inning, Tampa Bay has won. Royals coming up. You're watching eMLB Game of the Night. Thank you for being here. Coach has gone live, which means he didn't want to see himself give up the tater. Send him the clip. We'll just heckle him with clips tonight. Hey, Billy. Tampa in 7, he says. You got it. All right. Bottom of the first here at Kauffman Stadium. Tampa off to a 1-0 lead. Let's look at the Rays defensive alignment before we get the Royals into the box. Austin Meadows will be in left field. Alex Murray, community creative player of AZ Axel, is in center. Jared Kelnick is in right. Wander Franco is your third baseman. Jeffrey Marte is at short. Fritz Flaherty is your second baseman, and Drew Mendoza is at first. Join his stream with Dinga. I can't do that. Aiden Pearson is your catcher behind the dish. On the hill, the 26-year-old from, oh dear Lord, can I remember? Comendador. Yes, Comendador, Dominican Republic. It's Yansen Guerrero. Guerrero making his 26th appearance on the year, 19th start. He is 9-9 this year with a 3.74 ERA. 120 and a third innings of work. He's given up 110 hits, 50 earned runs, allowed 11 homers this year. He has walked 39 batters and struck out 93. Throws low to mid 90s with his fastball, works a sinker in there as well. He also sports a changeup and a sinker. Fourth season in the majors for Guerrero, the former Tiger, drafted as an international free agent by the Tigers back in 2017. Coach didn't get hit that hard during the pay-per-view. Dear God. Too funny. All right, that is your setup here. Petey Halpin will start us off for the Royals. Halpin, the 24-year-old from San Mateo, California, 260 average this year for Petey, 4 home runs and 38 RBI. Halpin in his last 7 games has doubled his home run count this year. It's a 3-2 pitch coming from Guerrero. Just comes inside. The sinker misses low, apparently. Pearson definitely questioned that one. It's going to be ball 4, really close according to eMLB Sportsnet K-Zone, but the call does not get done. First walk on the day has been issued as Halpin gets aboard. He's aboard with nobody out, and that'll put in Tony Bernazard. Bernazard has been a regular contributor. Yes, the run was a homer. Tony Bernazard's been a regular contributor to this offense this year. The 24-year-old from Orlando, Florida checks in, hitting .299 this year with 6 home runs, 47 RBI. First pitch. Goes right after it, grounds it over to short for 1, but that's going to be all they're going to get as Bernazard flies down the line. Marte, good range to his right, gets it to Flaherty to get the fielder's choice. We've got 1 out. Bernazard is now over at first. Bigger stolen base threat over there as the big head Lucas Parker will come to the plate. Parker from San Diego, California, 23-year-old, is hitting .259 on the year with 16 home runs, 67 RBI. Must be Anju umping tonight. Ooh, shots fired. First pitch is, no, they're going to throw over to first. Bernazard will get back in there. Bernazard, 22 steals on the year. That leads the Tampa Bay Rays, caught just 5 times. I never believed a hot dog is a sandwich. Parker watches first pitch in there, called a strike. That pitch didn't have to be a strike. That's in the box, right? That's in the box, but you read the text. It said that didn't have to be a strike.
Oh, okay. I'll just do it just this time. Just this once.
Frickin' Patrick Starr behind the plate.
I wanted to call a strike.
The 0-1. Checks the swing. It's a strike. The throw down to second. Bernazard's on his way, and he is gone. You gotta watch out. You run on the captain, and the captain can burn you. You went down with the ship. Down goes Bernazard, and that is a quick second out. Pearson needs a permit for those guns. Oh God, it's gonna be fun in here tonight. The 1-2 pitch. Parker launches it deep to right field, going back, but watching it, this one bounces right in front of the fountains. It's a home run for Lucas Parker. The game is tied up as the American League Rookie of the Year gets his 17th home run on the season. He had 33 last season. It is tied at 1. Yep, the big head likes the big stage. Yes, we know it. Heliot Ramos comes to the plate. Ramos, the 26-year-old from Puerto Rico, enters play hitting .262 with 11 home runs and 50 RBI. You're tempted to go all in soon. Oh boy. You got 2 minutes to bet, and now we've got 73% of the bets on the over. Boy, won't it suck if the guys just forget how to hit. By the way, Aiden just did a boss battle inside my private chat. That officially counts as a pirate. Go! Meanwhile, he's like, why didn't I count in the boss battle? Why'd I lose? There he is. All right. I'll jump in on the boss battle as well. All right, Ramos, the batter, coming in 8-game hitting streak, hitting .424 on this time. Oh, sweet. Let me bring out my mobile here in center and put more on the over. The 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Throws the slider inside and gets him.
Hey, bada, swing, bada.
Side is retired, but not before Lucas Parker sends one deep into the Kansas City night. We've got an inning in the books here, and it's Wander Franco 1, Lucas Parker 1. Top second we go. Corbin Coe back to the hill while he runs that corrupt CCU universe over in his channel. You can tell him I said that. I know it's fixed. It's rigged. Eric Kelly's like a jobber out there. Boo. Austin Meadows, the left fielder, starts us off. 5, 6, 7 hitters due up here, top of the second. Meadows, the 31-year-old from Atlanta, Georgia, enters play hitting .282 this year, 20 home runs and 75 RBI. Well, comes into this one with a 9-game hit streak. The 0-2 pitch. Grounds it towards short. Easy play there for Gabriel Arias. He'll throw to first for the out. Ground ball in 6-3, and with one out now, let's get in the former Angel. Drew Mendoza, first baseman, comes in. Another one of the 20 home run club. Mendoza now 5 straight seasons since getting put into the majors, we should say. 5 years in the majors, 5 20 home run seasons or more. .212 average on the year for him. 20 home runs and 53 RBI. 28-year-old from Mineola, Florida. Yep. Mendoza's 2-for-7 lifetime against Coe, and both of those hits are homers. The 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3.
Emotional, damn it!
That might have been, but it caught the zone. We've seen that one get called a ball, but this time around gets called strike 3. First strikeout on the day for Corbin Coe. And we got 2 outs now, top of the second. That'll bring in Jelfry Marte. Marte, the shortstop, 25-year-old from the Dominican. The light hitting shortstop is hitting .218 this year with 9 home runs and 53 RBI. The 0-2 pitch. Up and in the zone, jams him, and he got him. Corbin Coe racks up back-to-back strikeouts and sends the Rays down 1-2-3 here in the top of the second. To the bottom of the second we go. Don't forget, you can still bet on tonight's game, which didn't even look. Yep, the silent assassin, other than Chris, the silent mod Sadier is out there, hopefully keeping track of the bets still, because I never checked if he is good to go. Bottom of the second we go. It's 1-1 here at Kaufman. We'll start with Juan Alzagare. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Juan Alzagare, Eddie Gasper, and Pete Crow Armstrong are due up this inning. We'll start it off with the 24-year-old Venezuelan Alzagare. Hey, Pirate. Zug enters play hitting .261 this year with 18 homers and 52 RBI. Zug is a lesser-known part of the Corbin Co. Alejandro Rosario trade. The 1-2 pitch. Slap down to first. Diving attempt is going to get by him. Mendoza went for the dive. It just got over his glove. Zug sees it and books it for second. The play at second is not going to be in time, and we've got a leadoff double for Juan Alzagare. Zug's 11th double on the season. He's aboard in scoring position with nobody out, and that'll give the light-hitting catcher Eddie Gasper an opportunity. Gasper, .257 hitter on the year with 2 home runs and 12 runs batted in. A 22-year-old from Oceanside, California. First pitch is going to catch the outside, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. There's another one that's in there quickly behind. No balls and 2 strikes. Oops. Excuse it. The 0-2. Called strike 3 with a slider. That one looked like a frame job indeed.
There's something screwy around here.
Well, there is on that one. Look at how inside that was, but Pearson steals the call. It's the second strikeout on the day for Jansen Guerrero. 2 outs, or excuse me, 1 out now. That'll put Pete Crow Armstrong into the box. Crow Armstrong, the 24-year-old from Los Angeles, California, acquired in the Cal Maduro deal. Comes in, it's his 18th career game. He is hitting .229 in his career with a home run and 5 RBI. First pitch from Guerrero is going to be his sinker, called for strike. Boy, the zone is getting really expanded here.
What?
Yes, it's the Rexus Tingers. You still got time. It's second inning still, JC. Although I think the predictions are closed. Yeah, predictions are now closed. 24 total bets.
I'm Optimus Prime.
Hey, GT. GT just dropping Optimus Prime down on all of you. And again, for those who just so happen to not know, if you've got Amazon Prime, all you got to do is hit that link, connect your Twitch account to Amazon Prime, and you'll have Twitch Prime, which means you can sub to one channel for 30 days at no cost. It's all built into your Amazon Prime account, but the channel you support gets full compensation. So as people like to say, you're giving us Bezos's money. I kind of like that, so we appreciate it. Namaste, because you can do that anywhere on Twitch, and you can only do it once every 30 days. So when you do it here, we take that seriously. Appreciate it. 0-1 count. The pitch. That one's going to be inside. Ball on a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Crow Armstrong goes outside the zone, misses it. It's a ball and 2 strike. One ball, 2 strikes here with Juan Alzagare at second. The 1-2. Lifted to right field. Not extremely deep. Jared Kelnick moving over, makes the catch, and will throw it back in throw is laid back safely as they tried to get him. They did not. 2 outs now. Zug still at second base, and Manuel Margot, the Dominican, will come into the box. Margot not hitting as well as he did last year for the Royals, down to a .213 average with no home runs and 14 RBI. Guerrero's first pitch comes too far in. Ball 1. The 1-0. Just misses outside. Didn't miss by much. Well, because it's a strike. I think Patrick Starr is seriously umping in this game. The 2-0 pitch. He squares and goes for a bunt. And Minerva, that one made no sense to me. Nothing like giving a free out. Side is going to be retired on a questionable play there. We'll go to the third. Remember, final call for your bets here in this one.
I love you.
I'm so confused. Was that Patrick?
No, this is Patrick.
Apparently. To the third we go. Trying. It is Kansas City 1, Tampa 1. All right, last chance for you to bet in tonight's game. Remember, third out, third inning is your last chance to be done. Please and thank you. Jake Bowers will start us off. Bowers, who got picked back up, if I remember right, wasn't it picked up in a minor league deal? Yep, signed a minor league deal, returns to Tampa, has not been in Tampa since 2018, 8 years ago. We'll see if he can come home again. Bowers, 163 average this season with 4 home runs, 13 RBI. The 1-2 pitch. Grounds it towards third. Good range from Parker. He'll get it over to Coe, who covers first for the out. 1 out now, and here comes the community-created player of AZ Axel. It's Alex Murray, the 22-year-old from Phoenix, Arizona. 207 average on the year. No home runs and 6 RBI. Alex says, get on base. I don't have a get on base command. We've just got to see what the result is. 1-1 from Coe. Slap towards third. Good read on one hop from Alzagare. He'll rifle over to first. Great play from Alzagare, as that one could have been extra bases, but it's the second out. Two outs now, back to the top of the order. It's Fritz Flaherty. Flaherty 0 for 1. The 2-2 pitch. Grounds it to second. Easy play for Tony Bernazard. He'll make the throw, and it's another 1-2-3 inning. 7 consecutive outs thrown by Corbin Coe since the home run. We'll go bottom of the third. Last chance for you to bet in tonight's game. You got 3 outs left. Get your bets in. It's 1-1. Bottom of the third, we are at Kauffman Stadium. 1-1 between the two teams. Let's go to the box as Gabe Arias, the shortstop for the Royals, will start us off before we go back to the top of the order. Arias, 26-year-old from Maracay, Venezuela, hitting 194 this season. Does have 8 home runs and 30 RBI. The 0-1 pitch to Arias. Towards third, not very fast hit. Franco has it. He's going to have to throw quick to first. Will get there in time to retire Arias for the out. One out now. Top of the order we go. Petey Halpin will be the first to start us off. Halpin took a walk in his first at bat. The 3-2 pitch again. This one to center field. Alex Murray goes back. Stops. Makes the catch probably about 8 feet in front of the warning track for the second out. 2 outs now. Back to Tony Bernazard. Bernazard today is 0 for 1. Continues a tough month of August. Now down to 219. Getting further and further away from the 300 spot. The 1-1. Slapped over to second where Fritz Flaherty waits. Throws to first. Second baseman retires a second baseman. And that retires the side. 3 innings are done. You know what that means. No more bets. Your bets are in. Best of luck to all of you for tonight, both on the hairballs as well as on the bets. To the 4th we go. It's 1-1. Corbin Coe back on the hill. Jared Kelnick, Wander Franco, and Aiden Pearson scheduled up. Kelnick, your batter, 0 for 1. You bet, Kamish says no more bets. I already said it, so you can't say it. Or something. Or maybe I'll say it again. I don't know. All right, the 2-2 pitch. Called, strike 3, got him with the sinker. Sends him down for the 3rd strikeout on the day. Excellent location on the sinker from Coe. We've got 1 out now, top of the 4th, and Wander Franco hit one into the stands in his first at bat. He is 1 for 1 tonight. First pitch goes right after it and grounds it over to second. That'll be an easy play for Tony Bernazard. He'll throw to first for the second out. 2 outs now. Back to Aiden Pearson now. Pearson tonight is 0 for 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hits it to center field. Moving over but not being able to get there is Manuel Margot. That's going to be a base hit for Pearson. Continuing to hit north of 320 as a member of the Rays. It's just the 2nd hit on the day for either side now. That'll put Austin Meadows up. Meadows is 0 for 1. Goes right after the first pitch. He sees Tony Bernazard has it. Throws to first. That is going to retire this side. Rays will get a hit. They will leave a runner. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Tampa 1 and Kansas City 1. Hey, we got to 30 bats again. Not bad. Love it. All right, it's bottom of the 4th. We'll start off with Lucas Parker, Iliad Ramos, and Juan El Zacare due up. We'll start with Parker. Parker hit one almost into the fountain in his first at bat. I said he had 33 home runs last season. It was 36. Sincere apologies. He had 133 RBI. 3-2 pitch. To center field. Fairly well struck, but plenty of room for Alex Murray. AZ Axel pulls it in. He will make the catch for the first out. One out now. Helio Ramos back to the plate, 0 for 1. The 1-0 pitch. Pops that up right side. Staying in fair territory. Drew Mendoza will make the catch a few feet from the bag. There's the second out. 2 outs now as Zug. Juan Alzagare back to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a double. Alex don't have his glasses on? What up with that? Where are your glasses, Alex? He can sense the ball coming to him, huh? Funny. 2-1 pitch to Zug. Right back up the middle, and that'll get through for a hit. Murray will get it back in as Zug takes the corner but retreats back to first with the base hit. Third hit on the night for the Royals. Zug is at first, and Eddie Gasper is the batter now. Gasper 0 for 1. First pitch is going to miss low for ball 1. No more home runs tonight, boys. We'll see. The 1-0. In there. Yes, called strike. 1 ball and a strike. What is with this stadium? What am I missing? The 1-1 towards short. Good one hop read there from Jelfry Marte. He will throw it over to second to get the leadoff runner, and that will end the inning. 4 innings are in the books. We'll go 1 more before we take our break. 4 down, 1-1 the score. Top of the 5th, which means time for Journey with the Starters, tonight's beer of choice, Sam Adams Oktoberfest. I know it's late November, but I still had a couple left, and they're damn good. For Corbin Coe, 4 innings of work, 2 hits, 1 earned run. The home run to Wander Franco, the only blemish for him this evening. He hasn't walked anyone. He has struck out 3. He's thrown 49 pitches to this point. Coe's ready. That'll put in Drew Mendoza to start us off. Jelfry Marte and Jake Bowers are scheduled up after him. We'll start with Drew Mendoza tonight, 0 for 1. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Works the slider on the outer end, and he bought it. Next indeed. 4 strikeouts on the day now for the crazy coach. We've got 1 out, top of the 5th. Jelfry Marte is your batter. Marte tonight 0 for 1. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Coe starting to find the groove all of a sudden as he stays outside with a sinker. And he will send down Jelfry Marte. 5 strikeouts now on the day for Coe. We got 2 outs, top of the 5th. Jake Bowers, now your batter. Bowers, 0 for 1. The 2-0 pitch. Thunder! Swinging bunt down to first. Gasper will throw out Parker. The side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rays. But meanwhile, that was Attica. Attica unleashing the Mega Boost. That's our second tonight as he shows off the Portland Stags logo as well as an emote. Nice. Bottom of the fifth we go. It is Rays and Royals tied at 1. One more time, bottom of the fifth, we do the journey of the starters. This time for Jansen Guerrero, 4 innings of work, 3 hits, 1 earned run. That was the homer to Lucas Parker in the first. He has walked 1, struck out 2. He's thrown 55 pitches through this point. Got the bottom third of the order due up for Kansas City. We'll start with Pete Crow Armstrong, Manuel Margot, and Gabe Arias due up after. Crow Armstrong to the box, 0 for 1. With a full count pitch. Goes after it and misses. Oh my goodness, I couldn't find my button there. There we go. Couldn't find the right button I wanted, so we'll just work with that. Third strikeout on the day for Jansen Guerrero. We've got 1 out here, bottom of the fifth. Manuel Margot will be your batter. Tonight, Margot 0 for 1. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Caught a piece of it, but right into the glove. That is the second strikeout in a row this inning. 4 strikeouts now for Jansen Guerrero. We got 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. And Gabe Arias is your batter now, 0 for 1. The 3-2 pitch. Inside, ball 4. He will walk him.
Just a bit outside.
Outside. Arias is aboard at first. That gets us back to Petey Halpin. Halpin tonight 0 for 1. He walked. First pitch swings right through that one for strike 1. Oh, hold on. Instructions just sent in. Going to be a mound visit on Jansen Guerrero. I think I can get through this inning. Well, at least he's honest. Meanwhile, in the bullpen, we start to see Arturo Herrera starting to loosen up for the Rays. Herrera, right-hander. Yeah, Bobby Orr with 19 of the 22 hits. Probably likely. The 0-1. Swings and slaps that one foul. It'll stay foul. No balls and 2 strikes. And they're only leading 7-6. Yikes. The 0-2. Misses outside. Didn't chase after it. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mike Trout, 41 home runs on the season for him now. The 1-2 delivery. Just outside. It's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Just gets a piece. Fouls it off. It'll stay 2-2. Hold on a sec. Give me a second. I need to see something here. Alright, all good. The 2-2 pitch. Runner goes. It's hit into left field, but it's an atom ball right in the direction of Austin Meadows. And that will retire this side. 5 innings are in the books. We'll take a quick break here. Take the dog out, take myself out. You know what I mean. When we come back, we'll check the out-of-town scoreboard and return to this quick one between the Royals and the Rays at Kauffman Stadium You're watching the eMLB Game of the Night. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Be right back. Coming back live, it's Tuesday Night Baseball here on the eMLB Universe. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Let's check the out-of-town scoreboard before we return to Kansas City for tonight's conclusion. First, top of the ninth at the Rogers Center. Red Sox are leading 6-3. Got a couple runners aboard, seeing if they can add to it. Andrew Benintendi with his 16th home run on the year. It is bottom of the eighth, 22 hits for Philadelphia, but they only lead 7-6 over the Atlanta Braves. Dante Haversham, the Hammer, gets his first career eMLB home run. To the 10th we go, extra innings in Yankees Stadium. Cleveland and the Yankees are tied at 5. Aaron Judge, his 39th home run on the season. 39th home run on the season, doing it against his former Yankee mates. It's Pittsburgh 5 and Chicago Cubs nothing. Not bad for the Pirates here. 5-0. Top of the 7th, Marc-Andre Fleury has hit his 19th home run on the season. Bottom of the 2nd in Oakland, at Los Angeles, as Oakland is leading 2-1. Mike Trout does have his 41st home run on the year. It's bottom of the 6th at Coors Field. It's tied at 3 between the Tigers and the Rockies, and Moriarty has his 21st home run on the season. Bottom of the 2nd, San Francisco leading 2-0 against the Padres. Michael Sean Kane with his 28th home run on the year. Tranquil cashes in some balls. All right, let's see. Seattle defeated the Orioles 4-0 today. Alejandro Rosario, 13th home win on the year. Pedro Serrano gets his 45th home run on the season. Finally, the Nationals will defeat the Marlins by a 7-3 score. Red Dick. Yep, the Sir Pugs player got his 16th home run on the year in the loss. All right, back here, it is tied at 1. Corbin Coe goes back to the mound for the top of the 6th. He's got Alex Murray, Fritz Flaherty, and Jared Kelenic scheduled up. Sec. All right, Murray to the plate, 0 for 1. He awaits a 1-1 count. Grounds it back to the mound. Coe ranges to his left. He's right there. He'll make the play. 1 out. 1 out. Top of the order, Fritz Flaherty, 0 for 2 tonight. Continues to have a tough month of August, now hitting 150 in the month. First pitch he sees, he'll ground it over to first. Lucas Parker's been a busy guy over there. He'll throw to Coe, who covers at first for the out. 2 outs. 2 quick outs in this inning. Jared Kelenic is your batter. Kelenic tonight is 0 for 2. Just 2 hits on the day for the Rays at this point. 3-1 pitch. Lines it into right. That'll drop down for a hit. Tried to go inside with the sinker, but a good inside-out swing from Kelenic is going to be able to pull that ball. Gets it in front of Helier Ramos as he's aboard. Kelenic is aboard. 17 stolen bases for him this year. We got 1 on, 2 outs, and Wander Franco, who hit a home run in the first, is your batter, 1 for 2. First pitch goes right after it and misses for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is outside. Excuse me, Kelnick was on his way, but Eddie Gasper is going to throw him out. What a gun from Eddie Gasper. Side will be retired as they will run out of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we will go. It's still tied at 1. Boss battle. All right, it's bottom of the 6th. The night for Yansen Guerrero is over after 5. He threw 77 pitches, 1 earned run allowed in that time, but he will not be around to try to get his 10th win on the year. Arturo Herrera is going to get the call from the pen. Herrera, the 25-year-old Cuban, comes in. He's going to make his 43rd appearance on the year. He's 1-2 with a 3.62 ERA. Gorgo with a boost. I got you, Gorgo. Congrats. The Gorgalicious Booty Wampa. Good show. Well played. Golf clap. Anyway. No ball. 0-2 for Bernazard as Arturo Herrera comes in. He's 1-2, 3.62 ERA, 1 save to his credit, 40 strikeouts in 49 2/3 innings. Throws the fastball, upper 90s, works a slider in there. Slider definitely needs some work. Bernazard starts us off. He's 0 for 2. Waits a 1-1 count from Herrera. Grounds it over to short. Good range on the right side from Jelfry Marte. He'll throw to first in time to get the speedy Bernazard for the out. 1 out. Lucas Parker is your batter. Parker tonight 1 for 2. Had the home run to right center field in his first at bat. A 1-2 pitch. To left field against the shift. Going back, still looking forward as Meadows, but it is out of here. Second home run on the day for the big head, Lucas Parker.
Yeah, get up there and wham! A homer! Wham! Another homer! Wham! 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 What?
Well, that's the second home run on the night for Lucas Parker, his 18th on the year, and it's now 2-1. All runs have been scored by home run to this point. Just one more home run in the game, and that will be the win for the overs tonight. All right, Heliot Ramos to the dish. He is 0 for 2. Last home run tonight. Who'd have guessed? The 2-1 pitch. Lifted to left, coming down, sliding, catches Austin Meadows. If it stays in the park, he will make it pretty glovely, I say. No, actually, I think it's rather sexy. Austin Meadows showing us how to do it sexy style. Beautiful sliding catch in left field. That will get us the second out now. And with 2 outs, Juan Alzagare is your batter. Zug is 2 for 2 today. The 3-1 pitch. Grounds it over to third. Good range from Franco to his left. He'll throw over to first in time. Plenty of time for the out. Lucas Parker goes opposite field, uses the wind as his friend. Second home run on the night. And bottom of the 6th is now over. It's the Royals 2 and the Rays 1. Corbin Coe back to the hill with a 2-1 lead. He's got Wander Franco, Aiden Pearson, and Austin Meadows due up. 70 pitches on the day for Coe. Franco, the batter, the only blemish on Coe's record tonight. He's 1 for 2 with that home run. The 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. I guess it goes both ways here. It's starting to get pretty freaky. You get the idea. That's just nasty. 6 strikeouts. Look at where that one was. Throw the ball in the zone, it's a ball. Throw outside, you get strikeouts. 6 strikeouts on the day for Corbin Coe. No Godzilla mode yet, Attica. That's 7. We're not there yet. 1 out, Aiden Pearson, your batter, 1 for 2. First pitch, grounds it to short. Coming in is Arias. He'll throw to first. Plenty of time to retire Pearson for the second out. 2 outs now. Austin Meadows is your batter. Meadows tonight, 0 for 2. You can see left-hander Alex Claudio starting to loosen up for the Royals. The 0-2 to left field. Halpin. Gonna have to watch it fall in. He just does his best to make sure it doesn't get by him. It's a base hit for Austin Meadows as he goes the other way with it. This is the first baseball game this ump has ever seen, so let's give him a break. Haha. Austin Meadows is aboard at first, 4th hit on the night for the Rays. Drew Mendoza is going to try to do some damage here. Mendoza 0 for 2. There is not a hit it a long way button, Aiden, unfortunately. First pitch, swings, lines right to second, but good read from Tony Bernazard. Great defense there. First pitch swinging, but that is going to be all for naught. Side is retired. It's time for the 7th inning stretch.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you, but you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch here on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. It's a great one here. Awesome pitching battle between Yanson Guerrero and Corbin Coe. Guerrero is now out. Coe just got through 7. He has a 2-1 lead as we now go bottom of the 7th. Bottom 6, 7, 8 hitters are due up. Eddie Gasper, Pre-Crow Armstrong, and Manuel Margot due up. Excuse me. All right, Artie Gibson on deck. So we see Pre-Crow Armstrong is going to get a short night here. Ed Gasper is your batter. He is 0 for 2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Arturo Herrera, 95 in the zone, low and in. Gets him swinging right over at first. Strikeout on the night for him. And with 1 out, new batter coming in for the Royals as they will bring in Artie Gibson, 1.0er. Gibson in for Pete Crow Armstrong. Got to pull him back up here in the minors. There he is. Gibson, the 23-year-old from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He'll come in, had a small cup of coffee with the Royals earlier this year. 308 average, no home runs, 6 RBI. The 0-2 pitch. Slaps it over to third. Good play over there from Wander Franco. He'll throw to first in time. Will retire Gibson for the second out. 2 outs now. Manuel Margot is your batter. Margot tonight is 0 for 2. You can see a batter in the dugout coming out in place of Gabriel Arias. It looks like Minwoo Park may get an at-bat here. The 2-2 pitch. Slaps it over to first. Good play deep from Drew Mendoza. He'll get it to Drew Herrera in time. They'll retire Margot, and the side is retired. 7 innings are now in the books. We'll go to the 8th. It's Kansas City 2 and Tampa 1. All right, so Minerva, technically you do not have to replace Arias because he didn't get announced. So you're fine unless you do want to replace Arias. But right now, Arias is still in the game. Okay, very good. All right, to the top of the 8th we go. We see activity loosening up. Alex Claudio is still loosening up. Corbin Coe is still out there. 79 pitches on the day through 7 innings. We've got Jelfrey Marte, Jake Bowers, Alex Murray, but Bowers is not getting in the on-deck circle. We see Ludy Pena in the on-deck circle coming out. Yep. Backyard Project apparently is... No, wait, no. It's not Backyard Project. The Mothership is coming on. Sorry, read that wrong. Marte, your batter, 0 for 2. Waiting a 2-1 pitch. Going to be softly lifted into left field. That's going to be a trouble base hit. Marte was thinking 2, takes the wide corner, but sees how quickly Petey Halpin got to that one. He will return back. Just the 5th hit on the day for the Rays. It's a leadoff runner aboard. They'll do a mound visit here as Ludy Pena, the left-hander, is going to be coming up. He just got called up. So let me do that first. Ludy Pena comes in for Bowers. We'll talk about him in a second. And now we'll do the mound visit. Go with 83 pitches, says, I've still got some juice. They'll stay with him. Now to put Ludy Pena in the situation. 25-year-old from the Dominican, San Gregorio de Nigua. Enters play hitting .226 this year. 23 home runs and 57 RBI. Runner at first in Marte. He is a fast one with 20 stolen bases. Here's the pitch. That one's going to miss low for ball 1. You guys sending your Discord DMs to me while I'm streaming. And it throws off everything because it wants me to go look at him. And I'm like, no. The 1-0. Gee, just misses outside. That one was close as Gasper framed it. Didn't get the call. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Josh Hader is starting to loosen up. Also see Curtis Taylor, lefty and righty in the Rays bullpen. Oops, I know I did that backwards. Hold on. All right, there we go. The 2-0 pitch is knee high. Good call. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 from Coe is swung on, hit to center field. Margot's going to go back, but this one's going to get down and get to the wall. Runners are going to stop at second and third as Marte will stop playing it safe. 2 on with nobody out. Ludy Pena will get his 11th double on the year. And with that, Alex Murray is your batter, but here comes the lefty. 7+ for Corbin Coe, but he couldn't get a batter out here, and he's responsible for 2. He can still win, he could still lose, he could still get a no decision. He could get anything here. Alex Claudio, the left-hander from Puerto Rico, will come in. 43rd appearance this year for AC. He's 1-0 with a 1.95 ERA. One save to his credit. 32 and a third innings of work. He's given up 27 hits, 7 earned runs, just 1 home run, while walking 4 and striking out 24. One of the lightest throwing pitchers in the majors. Throws mid-80s with his sinker, works a changeup, a curveball, and a slider in there. "13 seasons in the majors, I had to count. Holy crap, he's been all over the place. Former 27th round pick back in 2010 by the Texas Rangers from Isabel Flores High School. All right, Claudio is on the mound. Alex Murray is your batter. Murray tonight 0 for 2. Look at the crowd heckling. Suicide squeeze! First pitch from AC. Big swing from Murray, but he swung right over it. That's the first strike. No balls and a strike. I picked the under so everybody bunts, says Mr. Audit. Funny, the 0-1. Swings right through that one, quickly behind. No balls and 2 strikes. Claudio really fooling with Alex Murray here.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Hello, Soul Ribbon. Thank you for hitting the follow. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. The 0-2 pitch. Lined in down to left field, and it's a fair ball. Yes, Minerva, I hit the button you said for. Look at this ball. It went right through the fence. It went right through the fence, and Petey Halpin shows he's a mutant as he goes through the fence as well. But it's a 2-run double for Alex Murray, and it is 3-2. He's stuck in jail. Murray gets his first double of the season, his second career double. It's a 2-run double, and he puts his Rays up 3-2. Well, it is a Saturday morning cartoon type show, so that's probably more likely what Minerva said. Halpin charged through the fence and left, and we now have a big hole there now, you know, where he runs like that, you know, like he's walking like an Egyptian. Now that's the hole in left field there for the rest of the game. Alrighty, it's 3-2 now. Co is currently the projected loser based on that play. Just like that. Fritz Flaherty is your batter. Flaherty tonight is 0 for 3. Squares the bunt. Claudio has it. Plays it safe. He'll throw to first, and it will be a good sack bunt for Fritz Flaherty. 1 out as Alex Murray is now at third, the speedster. Going to use that speed. That'll put Jared Kelnick up. Kelnick tonight is 1 for 3. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Infield is playing in here to try to stop the speedy Murray from scoring. The 1-0. Lifted to left field, in front of Halpin, it's a base hit. Murray will score. Jared Kelnick will get his first RBI on the night, 53rd on the year, and it's now 4-2. Wander Franco will go to the other side of the plate. The switch hitter, 1 for 3 with the home run back in the first. See more activity in the bullpen. This time Zach Lothar warming up for the Royals. First pitch swings right through it and misses. It's 0-1. Claudio, who can be deceptive, unfortunately has been fairly hittable here so far. The 0-1. Misses up and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Misses away. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. High. Ooh, he got called for strike 2. Kind of a borderline pitch up at the letters, but it's called. Franco does not like the call at all. 2 balls, 2 strikes here with an out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Throws a pitch that barely breaks a pane of glass, but he cannot get it. It's his strikeout, Alex Claudio.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
There's no kabooms this one. It is 2 outs. Now first strikeout on the day for Alex Claudio. Aiden Pearson is your batter. Pearson tonight 1 for 3. First pitch stays away from a misses low, ball 1. The 1-0 is lifted to left field, hooking down the line, but plenty of room for Petey Halpin to make the catch in fair territory, and that will retire the side. First crooked number on the night from either side. Tampa strikes first thanks to the 2-run double from Alex Murray. Beer burps. Will go to the bottom of the 8th. New ball game now. Tampa leads it 4-2. All right, new pitcher on the mound. Arturo Herrera's day is done. He's now in line for the win. The left-hander, Josh Hader, will come in. Hader, 22nd appearance for the 32-year-old from Annapolis, Maryland. He's 2-1 on the year with a 4.21 ERA. 25 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 18 hits, 12 earned runs, allowed 5 home runs this year while walking just 7, striking out an impressive 41 batters throughout the season. Hader, no saves to his credit this year. 150 career saves by the left-hander. Comes in for the 8th here. He will start Gabriel Arias. Looks like Arias is going to get the at-bat here. Petey Halpin and Tony Bernazard are due up. We'll start with Arias tonight, 0 for 1. The 2-2 pitch from Hader. Swing and a miss. 94 rings him up.
Fatality.
1 strikeout for Josh Hader. We'll go to the top of the order. Petey Halpin to the plate. Halpin tonight 0 for 2. He had a walk in the first. The 1-2 pitch. It's going to lift it to shallow center field. Coming in quick. Alex Murray is going to get there as he read it well. And comes in time for the second out. Two outs now. Tony Bernazard's had a quiet night. He's 0 for 3. See Steve Fowler starting to loosen up in the bullpen for the Rays. First pitch to Bernazard. Swings and hits it right on the front. Oopsie! Pearson hurried because he knows Bernazard is quick. He bobbles it. It's gonna be an error. No! E2. Bernazard will get aboard as he reaches First error from either side. Just lost his player. Bernazard is aboard. Lucas Parker is your batter. Parker tonight is 2 for 3. 2 home runs, 2 RBI. First pitch is up and in, ball 1. Fleury wouldn't make that gaff. The 1-0 stays inside. It's going to remain high. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch watches it all the way. It's inside, ball 3. Heliot Ramos is on deck. Player of the what the? The 3-0 from Hader watches it all the way. It's strike 1. All right, beer's all gone. Got to break to the water now. The 3-1 pitch. It's going to miss low for ball 4. On his way to second, Tony Bernazard. Got runners at first and second. Tying run is at first. The go-ahead run is at the plate. It's Heliot Ramos 0 for 3 tonight. New pitcher being summoned. It'll be Steve Fowler. Fowler, the 22-year-old from Mishawaka, Indiana, comes in 20th appearance on the year for him. He's 2-0 with a 1 ERA and 14 saves to his credit. 18 innings of work, allowing 14 hits, 2 earned runs. Has not allowed a home run this year. Walked just 3, struck out 18. Fowler throws an upper 90s sinker, works a slider and a knuckle curve into the equation. Ooh, batter change? Let me remove myself so Minerva can read better. He says he wants to do a batter change. He's going to go with Cody Hosey. Hosey coming in for Ramos. Another interesting call. Hosey, the 29-year-old from Griffith, Indiana. Played earlier this year. We saw him on a national broadcast. He's hitting .267, 4 for 15 this year with an RBI. Is known to hit him long when he does. This season, he'd only had 5 home runs for AAA Omaha in 54 games. Hosey, the batter, against Steve Fowler. These two have never faced off against each other. First pitch from Fowler is going to be in there, strike 1. Oh yes, I got to turn myself back on so you guys can see me. Hello! The 0-1 swings and pops that one foul. Pearson gives it a look, but it goes out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2. This is low with the knuckle curve. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ball, 2 strikes, the pitch. Inside, Pearson held it for an extra second, hoping to get the call. Did not get it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So with Ramos being lifted and not getting another at-bat, his 8-game hitting streak will come to an end. Gotta think he won't be happy about being lifted based on the recent success he'd been having. The 2-2 pitch. This is low, ball 3. Everybody's going to be off on the pitch. Near 19,000 starting to get up and trying to cheer on the Royals to get back into this one. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Everyone's off, hit towards second base. Fritz Flaherty is there. He will make the catch or make the play. That is going to retire this side. Yep, let's hit it.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. I'm not sure for who more than what, but side is retired. 8 innings in the books to the 9th. We will go. It's Rays 4, Royals 2. All right, your defensive change. George Andrews is going to come in. Is he replacing Hosey? I need you to be specific if he's going right in to replace Hosey into right field. Okay, thank you. I don't want to assume anything. All right, new pitcher. It's going to be another lefty, Zach Lothar. Lothar, the 30-year-old from Brooklyn Heights, Ohio, 30-year-old, making his 46th appearance on the year. 4-6 with a 5.53 ERA. 68 1/3 innings of work, giving up 81 hits, 42 earned runs. He's allowed 14 homers. He's walked 21, and he's only struck out 39. He is not a strikeout pitcher. All right, Lothar's ready to go. Austin Meadows, Drew Mendoza, Jelfry Marte are your scheduled batters. Actually, no, we got a change already. That's for Mendoza. Mendoza's on deck. We got a pinch hitter loosening up in the on-deck circle. It looks like Murdoch Aldrich. Lothar ready to go. Austin Meadows, the batter. No one on. Meadows is 1 for 3 today. He's 5 for 17 lifetime against Lothar with 2 home runs. Oops. And I just saw Minerva's request. All right, the 3-2 pitch. And it misses just outside, apparently. Yep, it did. Ball 4, first walk issued by Lothar. And Drew Mendoza is coming out. And in comes Big Murdoch Aldrich. Josh with a boost. And a lot of boosts tonight. I should say we had a lot of ball of yarn boosts tonight. All right, Murdoch Aldrich, the lefty, will come in. I believe Aldrich was hurt. No? Yes, maybe. Yeah, Aldrich comes in. He's making his first appearance this season. He's a 3-year veteran now. This season, he was hitting 168 with 12 homers and 40 RBI in AAA Durham. He's not known for average, but he is known for lengthy home runs. 27 home runs last season for the Rays. First pitch from Lothar. Curveball that catches the inside corner, apparently. Yep, that's all right. Strike one. The 0-1. Floats a curveball. Called. Strike two. No balls and two strikes quickly to Murdoch Aldrin. The 0-2 pitch. Grounds it towards short. Marte had to go away from the bag. No chance to get Meadows at second. He plays it safe. Goes to first. Downside of the shift. No one to cover second. They'll get the trail runner for the out. Runner now in scoring position with one out. Jelfry Marte is your batter. Marte 1 for 3 tonight. Home run count is currently still at 3. Jelfry Marte is your batter, 1 for 3. First pitch grounds it to short. Waiting for it is Gabriel Arias. He'll throw to first. He retires his fellow shortstop for the second out. Meadows plays it safe and doesn't go anywhere. 2 outs now. Ludy Pena is your batter. Pena 1 for 1 tonight since coming in as a replacement. First batter, or first pitch to the batter, misses inside, ball 1. The 1-0 misses just away. It's 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 pitch. Misses inside. It's now 3 balls and no strikes here to Ludy Pena. The 3-0 swung on and grounded to short. Jelfry, not Marte. That is Arias with the ball. Throws to first, and he's going to throw it wide. The ball will bounce into the seats. Austin Meadows will score on the play. Ludy Pena will get to second on the E6. Go! Arias rushed the play. It's now 5-2. Pena at second. Alex Murray, the hero earlier on. He had a double, 2-run double.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Big Jim Fridge. Like the name. Welcome to Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Thank you for hitting the follow. It's a straight E6. No base hit for Pena. First pitch to Murray. Looks like it's at the knees. It is strike 1. The 0-1. That one's to left field, and he's going to drop it in for a hit. Pena will stop at third on the play. Alex Murray has a second hit on the night. Runners at first and third now with 2 outs, and Fritz Flaherty will get another chance here. 5th at bat on the night for him. Let's see. Nope, it's not. Pena's 1 for 2. He was 1 for 1 prior. So it's not a hit. Dear Lord, what the hell? Oh, game log. That's what I meant. What? What the hell's going on? Thought this was going to blow up on me. Here we go. Ludi Pena. Reached on error. E6. Okay. Whew. Got scared by whatever the heck that was. All right. Fritz Flaherty is your batter. Flaherty 0 for 3. The first pitch he sees in there on the outer half. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch, he swings and fouls that one off. It's quickly no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Runner is going. This one's lifted into right. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Fritz Flaherty will get his first hit on the night. Got an inch or something. Yes. Fritz Flaherty got his first hit on the night. Alex Murray was thinking about second, but he'll stop at third. It's now 6-2. First RBI for Flaherty tonight. 32 on the year. It's now 6-2. Runners at first and third again. Jared Kelenic is your batter. Kelenic tonight 2 for 4 with an RBI. See activity now in the pen here as we see, is it Patrick Sandoval? Yes, Patrick Sandoval. I think Minerva is just going straight with lefties here to end it, and that's what's been burning him. First pitch is in there. Flaherty is on the go, and he will get in there with a stolen base. Flaherty being aggressive here, maybe a little salt in the wound. 21st steal on the season for Flaherty. We got 2 in scoring position now with 2 outs. The 0-1. Swings and hits that one foul. It's now 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Gonna lift it towards right center field, but getting over there in time. Sliding per the animation is Manuel Margot. He'll get it done in that. We'll retire this side. Karma. Aiden says he was trying to influence his own personal bet, and he got karma'd right there. Bottom of the 9th, we will go. Last chance for the Royals. They trail by 4. It's 6-2. All right. You said Aldrich is coming in as first baseman. That is it that you said. So we will go bottom of the 9th. Steve Fowler still on the hill. It is a save opportunity for him for when he came in. It'll start off with Juan Alzagare, Ed Gasper, and Artie Gibson scheduled up. Zug tonight, 2 for 3. It's a 1-2 pitch. Slaps it to right field, but Jared Kelenic read it well. Pulls it in for the first out. 1 out now. And Gasper is your batter. Gasper tonight, 0 for 3. The 2-2 pitch. To center. Well read by Alex Murray. Makes the catch. 2 outs. All right. Royals down to their final out. It's Artie Gibson as the batter. Gibson 0 for 1. Nope, 1,500 is the max you can bet. You are correct. The 1-2 pitch. Uh-oh, too far inside. He's gonna lose him. Sinker went too far in. Artie Gibson will take a base. Royals still have a shot. Manuel Margot is now your batter. Margot tonight is 0 for 3. First pitch goes right after it and misses for first strike. For the Rays, 6 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. Kansas City, 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Good night pitching for Corbin Coe, but he couldn't get out of the 8th, and since he left, 5 runs have been scored by the Rays. The 0-1 towards right center field, ranging to his left. Alex Murray will pull it in, and the Tampa Bay Rays are going to win your first game of this series between the Royals and the Rays. Congrats to both. Thank you for your attendance. $700,000 will go to the Tampa Rays. $300,000 will go to the Kansas City Royals, as all cash prizes are double during the post-trade deadline. Thank you, guys. It was fun up until... It was a better game for me up until it got a little messy there towards the end. And guess what, guys? I made it tough, and it worked. Despite 2 home runs early in this game, the unders will win as only 3 home runs were hit on the day. Right? 3. 1, 2, 3. So 30% of you took the under, and you are winners. Congrats. Unders have been paid, and they are going to get paid well in this one. So let's look at the box score here real quick. First, for the winning Rays, Fritz Flaherty was 1 for 4 with an RBI. Jared Kelnick 2 for 5 with an RBI. Wander Franco 1 for 4. He had his 22nd home run on the season back in the first. Aiden Pearson was 1 for 4. Austin Meadows 1 for 3. Jelfry Marte 1 for 4. Ludi Pena got his 11th double on the year. And then Alex Murray, the only other hitter other than Kelnick to get a 2 hits on the day. He had what ended up being the game-winning double because he scored 2 runs in that one to make it 3-2. Murray's first double on the year is the game winner. He had 2 RBI on the day. For the Royals, Lucas Parker was impressive, 2 for 3. He had 2 home runs on the day. Juan Alzagare was 2 for 4. Nobody else had a hit for the Royals in that one. Let's see. So, pitching. Let's see. We'll start with Corbin Coe. He went 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs. Hey, it's the Bill Doran special. 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs. He didn't walk anyone. He struck out 6, and he loses. Congratulations with the Bill Doran special quality start. You still lost the game, you bloody bum, right? No, I don't know. Alex Claudio blew the save inning of work, 2 hits, 1 earned run. He allowed the 2 inherited runners to score as well. He did strike out 1 batter, Zach Lothar, 2 runs. Both were unearned due to the error from Gabriel Arias. So he pitched a clean inning technically.
No, sorry.
No, you can't call it a clean inning even with 2 hits allowed. Who had the game-winning RBI? Yes, it was Alex Murray who got it. Yanson Guerrero, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 2. He struck out 4. 77 pitches was his day. Arturo Herrera goes 2 innings, does allow a run on the home run that he allowed to Lucas Parker, but he gets the win. He improves to 2-2 on the year. Josh Hader gets his 5th hold on the season. Steve Fowler, now 15 saves on the year and a sub-1 ERA. Yep, 19 errors for Arias. Guess he got some work to do on those hands. Lucas Parker is named your player of the game. I guess if you hit him long, you get player of the game. Who knows? All right, let's look at what happened around the rest of the league before we call it a night. Okay, now Billy chimes in and says, but it's under a 4 ERA quality start, so I can live with that. It's not like he pitched like a total jackass.
Jackass!
That's what he's basically saying. Okay, fair enough. Seattle shutting out the Orioles today 4-0. Alejandro Rosario gets the 13-4 on the year. Pedro Serrano is 45th home run on the season as they defeat the Orioles. Red Sox will defeat the Blue Jays. That helps the Red Sox as they win against the Blue Jays 6-5. Andres Ortuno gets his 6th win on the year. Chris DeMars his 32nd save. A home run from Andrew Benintendi assisting in the victory. Let's see. The Yankees will defeat the Indians in extra innings 6-5. Jonathan Holder earns the victory in relief 7-3. Is that Tanner Houck? No, Steve Houck. I was going to say Tanner Houck's already in the majors? Jeez. Talking about early. Yankees defeating the Indians 6-5 in extras. Gleyber Torres, his 12th homer assist. Aaron Judge got his 39th home run on the season against his former mates. The game of the night, you saw the Rays defeated the Royals 6-2. Arturo Herrera earns the victory in relief, defeating Corbin Coe, who falls to 10-9 on the year. Steve Fowler gets his 15th save. They staved off the 2 home runs from Lucas Parker today. Angels will defeat the Athletics 5-4. Sir Anthony Dominguez will earn the win, his 3rd on the season. Not 1, but 2 home runs from Mike Trout, 42 on the season. Tomoya Mori got his 4th, which officially means that each home run he's hit is worth $15 million. Unbelievable. To the National League, the world champion Nationals defeat the Marlins 7-3. Red Dick got his 16th home run on the season in the loss. Phillies go 19 innings to defeat the Braves 8-7. 19 innings and 26 hits. They had 22 hits prior. And then they couldn't get a freaking hit after that. That's a good way to burn your bullpen. Anyway, Dante Haversham did have his first major league home run, though, in the win, excuse me. Pirates will win against the Cubs 5-3. Yep, that's Mike Perter getting his first major league victory. Congratulations to the 22-year-old from Cleveland as he wins 5-3, beating the Cubs. Marc-Andre Fleury, his 19th home run on the year. Rockies will double up the Tigers 6-3 as Miguel Amaya and Ed Moriarty power the Rockies past the Tigers for a 6-3 win. Final score behind my big old head, the Giants will defeat the Padres 7-3. Matty Toke with 2 home runs. Michael Sean Kane, MSK, his 28th on the year. Jeremy Hoxie improves to 13-5 on the season. All right, make sure, I'm pretty sure that's on. It is. So we'll advance. I will look and see where we're going. Coach is doing his massacre. But in all honesty, the mothership is on. I'll leave it up to you. Do we raid Coach or do we go to the mothership? I'll leave it up to the community. Coach, you say. All right, we'll go to Coach. What is poetics? I assume you mean politics, but what is poetics? Or Mother Shayap? Oh, okay. Well, if there's only 5 comments, then we'll absolutely move on from that. We'll go to the Coach. Appreciate you guys being here. Reminder, well, we'll talk about that in a sec. First, back to the litter box I go. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. So next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight, and we'll be back in front of you. And Thursday is the assumed time, but to be announced. Again, my wife is going to Lake Placid with my son. I'm staying behind. We're going to be down a vehicle My daughter might need the vehicle, and I don't know if the logistics will work, if I'll have to go get her or not. So there's a big question mark on that. We'll figure it out. Until then, Commish LB reminding you how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So please, go and do your best. And for now, let's go see that crazy coach. Thanks for being here. Appreciate your time, your energy, and as well as the subs, bits, and follows that you guys do. We'll see you soon. Make it a great night. Peace.
You jackass!